Hello and welcome to Elecspo, and today we're heading to Spain. The La Liga title race is hotting up, with Real Madrid in the driver's seat following a 1-0 win against Athletic Bilbao on Monday night. Zinedine Zidane is looking to win his second league title as a manager, but where will he and his team be in 5 years' time? We use our Football Manager 2020 simulation to find out. Oh, and before we start, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you never miss a video, because that would make me really happy. Anyway, back to today's video. Thibaut Courtois, Real Madrid. The big Belgian is still Real Madrid's #1 goalkeeper 5 years on, even if he still doesn't actually have the #1 shirt. I mean, unless they actually pick a different number, it must be so annoying when you're the main man in between the sticks and you don't get the #1 shirt because some other bloke's got it. Anyway, Courtois is showing no signs of slowing down, still putting in great performances at 33 years old. Dani Carvajal, Shakhtar Donetsk. The players leaving Real Madrid are few and far between, but Dani Carvajal is one that has. I suppose unless you're Gareth Bale and you get hounded every week for hitting a golf ball and topping up your tan, why would you want to leave? I mean, the facilities look great on goal too. But back to Carvajal, whose contract at the club expired in 2024. The Spaniard took his talents to Ukraine, where he signed a 2-year deal with Shakhtar Donetsk. He's just finished his first season there and did pretty well in orange and black, getting an incredible goal tally of 3. I mean, it's pretty incredible for Carvajal. Sergio Ramos retired. Madrid's match winner against Bilbao is no longer a player in the 2025 season on Football Manager, eventually hanging out his boots for the final time. Whether or not he stopped needlessly wiping people out is unknown, but I hope he has, because if he commits some of the fouls he's done on the pitch on the street, then he'd likely be in prison. But on FM he's now waiting for a first job as a coach, having ended his career at Real Madrid in 2023. But then again, unless you want a crash course in getting sent off as much as possible, why would you want to be coached by him? Eder Militao, Real Madrid. We've got another man who's still at Real Madrid, and Militao is now 100% a key player at the Bernabeu, and proving year after year he was worthy of the hype that surrounded his arrival at Madrid in 2019. He's even been scoring goals and getting assists, which would maybe suggest that he's playing at right back rather than centre back in this Madrid team. Either way, he's doing well. Marcello retired. Just like Sergio Ramos, another member of Real Madrid's old guard has retired. After joining the club in 2006, Marcelo finally called it a day in the summer of 2022, winning more trophies than I can be bothered to count. The big-head Brazilian will go down as one of the greats when he does actually retire, but on Football Manager he's actually no longer involved in football. He hasn't moved into coaching or anything, it just says retired. So what will Marcelo do when he retires? Give us your most ridiculous suggestions in the comments below. Federico Valverde, Real Madrid. This guy's just finding his feet in the Real Madrid team despite a dip in form behind closed doors, but on Football Manager he truly develops into a top-class Galactico. Except the Galactico era isn't really a thing anymore, and he didn't cost much money, so he's not a Galactico at all really, what a stupid thing to say. But anyway, he's played great in white, and in one season he actually managed 14 La Liga assists from the middle of the park. That's nearly Kevin De Bruyne levels of creativity. Casemiro, Juventus. I don't know what Casemiro has done to offend the guys at Football Manager, but he's never very good on the game. In this simulation he barely played for Real Madrid, and when he did he wasn't that good. In 2023 he would get a big move elsewhere, joining Juventus on a free when his contract expired. That's a very realistic transfer, Juventus love a big name midfielder signing on a free. Anyway, Casemiro's crap in Turin as well, resulting in him going on the transfer list for just £15.75 million. Luka Modric retired. Considering at this point in time Luka Modric will be 39 years old, it's no surprise the little Croatian has called it a day. He retired in 2022 at the same time as Marcelo, so maybe the pair have gone into business together, bought some restaurants, or maybe got involved in the pyramid scheme. Either way, Modric wants to return to football and he wants to be an assistant manager. Or assistant to the manager, depending on who you ask. He's yet to get his first job though, which is a recurring theme for most retired players on the game. Rodrigo, Real Madrid. So pretty much most of this team is still at Madrid or retired. I can't wait to be told this is boring in the comments. Maybe I should just make things up. What about Rodrigo playing in the Serbian second division after a match fixing scandal that destroyed his reputation? Or Rodrigo has enjoyed loan spells at Arsenal and Aston Villa after failing to become a guaranteed starter at Real Madrid. Although that one's actually true, as you can see here. Poor bloke, at least he scored a few goals in the Premier League. Karim Benzema retired. Our third and final player who retired at Real Madrid in 2022, Benzema, Marcelo and Modric went out together like the Three Musketeers. Just like Marcelo, Benzema has totally removed himself from football, clearly sick of being underappreciated for years and years until Ronaldo left and he was actually allowed to score goals again. Marco Asensio, PSG. Last but not least, a player who Real Madrid sold for decent money. Asensio joined PSG in 2021, costing a fair wedge at £54 million. The only issue is, he hasn't been worth it at all. Asensio's been rotten in a PSG shirt, never managing more than 6 Liga games a season before eventually being banished to the reserves. His time at PSG is about to end though, with Asensio joining Al Ittihad on a free, where he'll get to play alongside Mario Götze and Pascal Gross, so that'll be nice for him I guess. Okay, so that's the latest starting 11, let's whiz through some of the players and then end the video with what happened to Zinedine Zidane. Rafael Varane is still there and is still a top class centre back. Ferland Mendy is at Manchester City, no doubt replacing Benjamin Mendy so that they didn't have to print out more new training gear. Toni Kroos is still at Madrid and playing a lot more than you'd expect for a 35-year-old. Isco is also still at Real Madrid and he's now actually the captain despite being linked with leaving since the dawn of time. James Rodriguez is having a nice old time at Real Sociedad for joining them on a free. Eden Hazard, still at Real Madrid, and doing a lot better than he is in reality on account of not getting injured every 2 minutes. Vinicius Jr is at PSG and only cost a rather low £36.5 million, where he's doing just as well as Asensio did. After 2 amazing years on loan at Valencia, Luka is a free agent, with Fulham the only club interested. And Gareth Bale retired at the age of 32, and is now probably on the Pro Tour alongside Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods. And as for Zinedine Zidane, well, he's still the Real Madrid manager. His second spell is lasting a lot longer than his first, with Madrid clearly scared of sacking him in case he never comes back to rescue them a third time. So that's where Real Madrid's current squad are in the year 2025 on our Football Manager 2020 simulation. Let us know what you think in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you around.